Feeling today? I'm feeling good. Okay. All right. So, of course, we're going to get a crystal from the crystal deck. We're going to get a rethink. Okay.
Pew pew.
That is what we doing today. Ooh, what you doing up, girl? Okay, you done got on my schedule. Hey, lay. And then we got a romance. We're going to do the romance and we're going to do that money moves. Of course, we're going to get some numbers for today. And we're going to get the what's the tea. And we're going to clarify it with this infused deck. Okay? All right. All right, let's get started. Hey, girl. You was missing in action yesterday. Where you was? Give us some rethink cards for the collective. Give us some rethink cards for the collective. What is going on for the collective? Give us some rethink cards. What's going on, Lele? You know you can't be in here talking, cause yeah.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I'm doing a daily reading. You gotta be quiet, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Just listen. All right. All right. Give us a rethink for the collective. What they need to think about or rethink. Okay. Give us some cards. One full shuffle for the rethink deck. All right. Okay, we only got two, so we're going to take the one at the bottom of the deck also. All right. It says intuition. Okay, somebody need to use their intuition. All right. Intuition. It says, I trust my intuition as a compass guiding me towards the right path. Welcome in, everybody. Have a seat. Bring a friend. I listen to the whispers of my inner voice, knowing that it holds wisdom and insight. With confidence in my decisions, I embrace the power of intuition to navigate life's choices and to navigate. Thank you. Thank you, big Pisces. How you feeling today? I
Hey. Hi.
what I told you. You was being a bad girl. I embrace the power of intuition to navigate life's choices and embrace my true purpose. Okay? So use your intuition when you making decisions. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want. You know what the outcome you want. So make those decisions accordingly. Okay? And use that intuition. It will definitely guide you to say yo or yeah. Okay? Now we have finding balance. Okay? Find the balance. Finding balance. Finding balance. I prioritize self care and maintain a healthy work life balance. I honor my physical, emotional, and mental well being. I create space for relaxation and enjoyment in my life, leading to increased happiness and fulfillment. Okay? Once you find that balance, you will be so happy like, dang, well, I ain't try to get this earlier. That's what they, they like, I gotta find the balance. And at the end of, thank you, big Pisces. You in here showing out. Okay. It says healing journey. Okay. Hey, that's what's next. You use your intuition, make decisions, you find the balance, and then you get on that healing journey. You know what I'm saying? Healing journey. Okay, it says, I am on a journey of healing and I embrace every step of it. I release the past with compassion and forgiveness, and I am grateful for the lessons it taught me. I am whole and complete as I am, okay? Healing journey, it's different for everybody, but we all need to be on a healing journey because there's things that we need to heal from, things that happened to us, we forgot about it, but it's still a hurt that needs to be healed. You know what I'm saying? Because if that happens again, it's going to trigger you, it's going to send you over the edge. Okay, so use your intuition, find the balance, and get on that healing journey because everybody needs healing. Okay. All right. It's just about how much healing you need. You know, some people are more severe than others with that healing because they went through more things than others. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And let's get us a crystal for the day. Give us a crystal for the collective, what they need or what they didn't know they needed. Okay. All right, give us a crystal for the collective, however many you want to give us. All right, give us some crystals for today, for the collective. Give us some crystals. Okay, one full shuffle. All right, so what do we got? All right, okay. It looked like we had some of these before. Okay, it's that Hermicure diamond, the Hermicure diamond, and that's how you spell it if you need that spelling. Hermicure. Can you see that? The Hermicure diamond. Okay, and this is how it looks. Very similar to a real diamond. Okay, but it's a very precious stone. Okay. It says what it is. Hermiker diamonds are not, in fact, diamonds. They are far more attainable, extra hard, clear quartz beauties with their own alluring energetic properties. Found in New York's Mohawk Valley, the clarity and two naturally faced ends, double termination. Okay, of Hermiker earns them their diamond moniker. Okay, who needs it? Reiki masters, travelers on the spiritual path, highly sensitive people. Okay, so that's who needs it. People that are on their spiritual path, Reiki, Reiki healers, you know, and the highly sensitive people. Okay, it says where to put it in spaces you want to zone as sacred. Okay, around your house, on your altar, you know. It says when to use it when you're reaching for clearer than ever through spirituality, therapy, or healing work. Brush off all those unwanted vibes with Hermiker diamonds. Okay, power wash your energy. Okay, this is a cleansing diamond, well, stone, because it's really not a diamond, but it has those properties, you know, as a diamond. You know, it's hard to break, and you know, it has that clear quartz looking, you know, thing going on with it. Okay, so get you some Hermiker diamonds. All right, if you're highly sensitive, if you know, need some help clearing things. All right. Next we have blue calcite. Okay. Blue calcite. We had this one before. Blue calcite. That's how you spell it. Blue calcite. All right. And this is how it looks. Yeah, blue calcite. All right. It says what it is. A dreamy, calming blue calcite is the fresh from the meditation retreat vision board making hippie of the calcite family. Okay. It says, who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Okay. If you one of those people, you need this. Okay. It says, where to put it on your bedside table, okay? Close to your bed where you meditate, maybe dream, everything of that nature, okay? It says when to use it. When stress is the enemy, freaking out, it is not the prerequisite of accomplishments. Okay, let's read that again. When stress is the enemy, freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Okay, you don't have to freak out to accomplish things. Okay, it says deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big, okay? Act on your dreams, okay? Get you some of this and, go forth with your dreams. If you that's what you want, that's what you get, all right? That's how we do that. Okay, this is lapidolite. 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 Okay. That's how you spell it. Lapidolite. Can you see that? Okay. Lapidolite. That's how you spell it, and this is how it looks. It probably has different shades and all of that stuff, but okay. What it is, lapidolite is a lithium infused mica with rose and lavender hued spa vibes, okay? When it says who needs it, the perpetually frazzled, the oh so cerebral type A workaholics, okay? That would have been me a little while ago, okay? And then it says where to put it in a bubble bath, on the meditation cushion, in the fetal position when the pressure is to be successful, fit, okay? And fabulous 24/7 365 is too much, okay? When it's too much for you, okay? When to use it. It says when freaking out or to prevent that, put the phone on do not disturb. Hold lapidolite in each palm and just let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway, okay? Enter the chill zone. So if you're freaking out, get you some lapidolite and, hold them in your palm, meditate, and let all of that just slip away, okay? Let it all just go to the wayside, all right? Next, we have a solar delight, okay? Solar delight. Look like a little piece of earth from far up in the sky if you're looking down. Okay, and this is how you spell it. Labradorite. No, this soda light. Soda light. Okay? Soda light. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. Soda light. Okay. What it is, a friend to the chronic meditator, soda light known by same as poor man's lapis, okay? It is a salty, deep blue sea stone, speckled and striated with white calcite infusions, okay? Who needs it? Planners, producers, Virgos, okay? Virgo, get you some soda light, okay? It says where to put it. Wherever you do not, it says wherever you do your best non-thinking, okay? That's on your sleep bed, on your meditation. You should just be focused. So maybe by your bedside while you're going to sleep. Okay. And it says when to use it. When you have a big decision to make. When you're 99% finished with the project, but can't get your head around that last 1%. Don't seriously give up. Meditate with soda light. Abandon solution orientated thinking. Okay? It says surrender to your intuition. Welcome in, everybody. Tap that screen. Make sure you tap that screen. Okay? And what we got next? It says meditate with soda light, okay? Surrender to your intuition and watch your problems get solved from someplace much deeper, okay? Deepen your intuition. So get you some soda light and get on that meditation cushion and just go to town, okay? Get rid of the things you don't need anymore and keep the ones you do, okay? All right, those were the crystals for today. That was nice. All right. All right. And next, we are going to go with. Oh, oh, oh. We're going to get some money moves. Then we're going to get that romance. And then we're going to hit that what's the T deck and clarify it with one of the infused decks. Okay. All right. What's going on with the collective's money for today? Oh, that one just slid out. Okay. We're going to keep that as a bonus card. All right. Give us some cards for the collective for their money today. What do they need to focus on to build that money? You know what I'm saying? Okay, give us some truth. Give us one full shuffle for money for the collective. Give us one full shuffle for the collective's money. Give us one full shuffle for the collective's money and what they need to know. All right, so we got a couple cards. Okay. We got perfect fit. We got exhausted, mind power, and closed door. Then we got wellness, endings, and star power. Okay, perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. It says, finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here, okay? I'm here, you here, we meant to be here, okay? At this moment in time, all right? Thank you, thank you. Hit the screen. Welcome in. All right, and exhausted. Somebody is feeling exhausted. Okay, it says, feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. Okay. All right, you need to recharge and regroup when your funds is feeling low. That means something ain't right, something ain't going right, okay? And then it says mind power. Use that mind power if you feeling out of place, okay? It says use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind, okay? Your mind telling you what you need to be doing. That cerebral is popping and it says it's time to move, okay? And then you got closed door, okay? What's going on with that closed door? It says no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. Yeah. If you not feeling right at a certain job, you know what's going on. You know what them people doing. Get up out of there. They need you more than you need them. Believe me. Believe me. Okay? But they not about to treat you any kind of way just because you work there. No. You need to be treated well. And if you're not, it's time to go. Go where you're appreciated at. Where you are celebrated at. Okay? And then we got wellness. Okay? Ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. Okay, if that mean joining that gym, mean stopping eating what you've been eating, knowing that it's putting them pounds on your back. Okay, get yourself healthier because health is wealth and you need to be well to be wealthy. Okay, and then we got endings. Yeah, like that job, if it's not right, get up out of there. You already know the vibes. You know what's going on. If it's racism, if it's sexism, it's all type of different things that people don't like because they're not a part of it. So they want to destroy it, but they can't destroy you. It says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. Yeah, that closed doors, you don't got to stand at a closed door. What are you doing? I hope you're not knocking because the door is closed. Okay, that situation is over and you know it's time to get up out of there before some other things start popping off that you can't control. You know, right now you can control the situation. You can remove yourself from the situation, okay? Hmm. Next, we got star power. Yeah. Once you realize what's supposed to end and you end it, yeah, you become that star you always wanted to be, okay? Don't let nobody ruin you, okay? It says become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Step into the spotlight, okay? Maybe you need to go a whole nother way. Step into the spotlight. Become an influencer if that's what you choose to do, okay? And then we got at the bottom of the deck, directions. Don't deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be, okay? That's another thing. Make plans, set up goals. So when you attain them, you just keep going, set more goals, okay? It's never stopping, all right? You just keep going. So make sure you are where you're supposed to be. Perfect fit, okay? Right now, you might be feeling exhausted. You need to recharge. That's what that means. Once you're exhausted, you need to recharge. Use your mind power to recharge, okay? And then there's closed doors, bad job, no good opportunities. Okay, it's time to start all over again because you know how you can start over. You just move around. You know what I'm saying? Go to a different job. Go get a new job. You know what I'm saying? And if that's not where you feel you need to be, then keep going, okay? And get your body right. Feel the power of wealth and health. You know, they coincide. Once you're healthy, you definitely got wealth because you can do things more. You can't do nothing if you're not healthy, okay? All right, and then there's things coming to an end for new beginnings, okay? Star power. You want to be a star? Put those steps forward to being a star, okay? Be a star. You a star. So do what you gotta do. And you're on the right path once you realize these things. And your money will start growing and growing out of control. And now you're balling. Okay? Get right. All right? Don't let nobody stop your shine. Okay? They just mad because they can't do what you doing. So think about that. All right? Okay, what we got next? We're gonna put that over there. All right, next we have romance and love. What's going on with your love life? What is going on? Welcome in, everybody. Tap that screen. Give us some love and romance for the collective. Give us some love and romance for the collective. Tell us the truth. Give us one full shuffle for love and romance for the collective. Give us one full shuffle for the collective. Okay. All right. What we got? All right. So we have window. Window always make me think of a new opportunity, you know. It says a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready, okay? You and your love about to do some things, okay? Y'all about to get right and do what y'all supposed to do to get that money right, okay? Because love and money coincide, all right? And then it says closure. Not all connections are meant to be except closure, okay? Those ones that didn't work out, they wasn't meant to be. It was just a stepping stone. It was just a opportunity for an experience. You know what I'm saying? Something you might not have experienced with another. You've experienced it and it didn't work. That's fine. It wasn't meant to be a love connection. Maybe that was meant to be a friendship connection, you know? You gotta use your discernment. Okay, and then it says celebrate. Today, celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Okay? Celebrate. You know, you love somebody, they love you. That's a celebration. You know, not everybody gets love. Not everybody is able to be loved or give out love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get that, you know, and when you do get that, cherish it. because, you know, things happen. Okay, and then we got surprise. There's a surprise coming. It says romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Okay? Be open to a romantic surprise. Somebody want to surprise you. Okay? And then we got gifts. Maybe they want to surprise you with a gift. Okay? Gifts. All right? And it says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Okay? Welcome back in, Big Pisces. Love is the greatest gift to truly understand one another. Okay. Okay. And then we got star again. There's another star. You a star, so stop playing, you know. Okay, it says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. Okay? Use your star power. I mean, to get out there, and the person that you're supposed to attract will be attracted. Okay? You will attract who you want. Okay? All right. So it says it's a window of opportunity for some closure. Somebody might not be on that level of moving to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. You've experienced that. You know what to do next. You know how to move. Okay. And then you celebrate. Okay. Today. It say today. Celebrate the love you share with those who matter most. Okay. So if that person doesn't want to be in your life, okay, that's fine. Move along. Celebrate with the people who matter most to you, okay? And then you're going to get a surprise gift, okay? Because you a star. Surprise or romantic surprises are coming, but are you open to them? You have to be open, okay? And it says love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. Everybody don't understand their partner. They be like, man, this they be tripping. I don't know what the hell going on, but that's learning somebody, and you learn things and you be like, okay, am I willing to deal with this or am I not willing to deal with this? You know, it's up to you. Use your discernment. Make sure you making the right choices. Okay. And it says your star power is bringing, you're a powerful magnet right now because of you and your optimism, your magnetism, you know. Somebody is fully attracted to you and they want to surprise you, and there's a window for new opportunity in love. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Make sure y'all getting together with the people who matter the most to you. Okay, don't be out here playing. Oh, at the bottom of the deck it say wedding, so somebody might get a surprise proposal. Somebody want to marry you. They love you. Okay, all right. And next, we got that what's the T deck, and we're going to clarify it with this infused deck. All right. What is going on with the T for the collective? Give us some T cards for the collective. Give us some T cards for the collective so they know what's going on. All right. All right. All right, give us some cards for the collective. One full shuffle from the T deck. What is going on with the collective? What is going on? Give us some cards. Something they don't know, they need to know. Give us some cards. Oh, we'll get it. Give us one full shuffle. All right, all right. All right. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Okay, what we got? It says drama starter, of course. Screenshots. They taking screenshots of something. And it's a karmic friend, of course. But you unfazed and you're too busy winning, okay? They got fake accounts, but you too busy winning. Nobody care about that. All right, so we gonna go ahead and clarify these top three and see what's going on. All right. All right. Let's get some cards for the collective from for clarifying these cards. Yeah, let's see what's going on for the collective. All right, give us some cards for drama starter. Who is stirring the pot? What is going on with the drama starter? Okay, they need some help. Give us some cards for the drama starter. One full shuffle. All right. Okay. So it says change. Yeah, shit about to change. Ain't nobody got time for that. It says a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Okay? Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want change from a drama starter? Yeah, or they about to get changed. You know, they resisting the change. Oh yeah, because they rebelling. They don't want the change, okay? The drama starter doesn't want the change. It says it's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet, okay? The drama starter need to go ahead and figure out something else because, yeah, they can't start no drama with you, okay? But somebody got some screenshots. What's going on with screenshots caught in 4K and they saving the receipts? Give us some cards for screenshots and what is going on with the screenshots. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is going on with the screenshots? All right, we got, no. Okay, give us some cards. That, no. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. It says grounding. Okay. It says somebody need to ground, but you know, they all in your business. Okay. They a possibility. It says possibility. It says focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy and experience twice. Okay. Okay, with screenshots. Okay, caught in 4K, saving receipts, facts over feelings. Okay, somebody probably got some screenshots of somebody moving on. Okay, somebody moving the hell around. It says a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. Okay, yeah, they need to do something besides watching you. And it says intentions, yeah, because their intentions are all wrong. It says, what if the only resolution you made was to love yourself more? Yeah, you need to go love yourself more because you out here fishing for comments and somebody making screenshots of they posts and like, what? What are you doing? It says new day. Yeah, it's a new day. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, nobody wants to be that person. Okay, it says needs and time. Somebody needs some time for what? Time spent worrying is time spent. Okay, it don't do nothing. Worrying doesn't do anything for you. So if somebody trying to frame you or something, screenshots, don't ever be ashamed of anything you do. Whatever you doing, it's you. You know, but that person, you can't have them around. And it says needs, okay? Do you need more time to yourself? Yeah, most likely. If you out here looking for stuff for other people, it says a break from thinking too much, a kind encounter with a friend. Your needs matter and it's time to honor them, okay? It's time to honor your needs instead of thinking about what everybody else got going on. And what's going on with these karmic friends? Who got karmic friends? You can't fully trust them, so you know, they karmic. They lying. They want to be you. All of that. It's really sad. Give us some cards for the collective for karmic friends. Okay. Give us some cards for their karmic friends. All right, it says a sacred space. Yeah, don't let them karmic friends in your sacred space. They just want to see what you got going on and try to mess it up. It says transformation. Yeah, you about to leave them in the past. Okay, and that'll be teaching them a lesson. Okay, and it says self-love. Teach them a lesson of self-love. Maybe they'll learn how to love others, you know, and it's a struggle for them. It says struggle. They're struggling to be a good friend, so they're karmic friends, but we already know that. You know, they doing stuff to you that they would do to the enemy. You know what I'm saying? So when you get those vibes of somebody ain't really for you, listen to them. Listen to those vibes that somebody really not your friend. They just around to sabotage you. They don't care. They want to be you. So why wouldn't they want you all messed up so they could shine? That makes no sense. But that's what they do. Karmic friends, they just be karmic. You just can't stop it. Okay, and you got you're unfazed, okay, about them fake accounts because you too busy winning. Okay, stop playing with it. Yeah, you too busy winning. You ain't thinking about them. And what's going on with unfazed? Doesn't care, didn't flinch. What's going on with unfazed? Give us some cards for unfazed for the collective. Give us some cards for unfazed. Who is unfazed? You are. I know you're unfazed. You like, man, listen, I'm sipping my tea and I ain't worried about you. You know, I'm sipping my tea. You know, thinking about my next big money move. You heard? And it says creativity. Yeah. You thinking about what you got going on, what you ready to start up. Okay. And then it says, wait, it says unlimited possibilities. You have unlimited possibilities and they are mad. They mad because you unfazed and you got unlimited possibilities while they over here trying to copy what you got going on, trying to see what you doing next. Okay, you over here pampering yourself. You like, man, listen, unfazed, unbothered. Okay, and it says self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. Okay, self-care is a necessity for everyone. Everybody should be doing self-care. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. You need that, okay? And you sitting here unfazed, pampering yourself. You like, man, go ahead. Go love yourself. Maybe that'll help you. Okay, and who got fake accounts lurking on your socials, hidden identity, can't stop watching you? Somebody can't stop watching. Who is this in your energy that can't stop watching? Probably your fake friends, the fake frenemies. Give us one full shuffle. Okay, but we already know that. They ain't give us nothing. But they lurking. It's them fake friends, them frenemies, them people who act like they down with you, but they really not. You know what I'm saying? But you know who those people are because if you call on them and you can never get, you know, the same reciprocation that you give them, you already know. They just around for what you could do for them. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really trying to help you out. They trying to make sure they straight. Okay? So yeah, they can't stop watching you. They just all on your socials, just everywhere. But you too busy winning, so you don't even notice. But definitely get rid of them fake friends, them frenemies, them people who are really your enemy, trying to take you down and talking behind your back. Okay. That's going on with too busy winning. That's you too busy winning. We know who too busy winning. Give us some cards for too busy winning. Give us some cards. Okay. Yeah, peace. You at peace, okay? You too busy winning. You don't have time for the shenanigans, okay? It says just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean you have to attend the performance. Understand? It says make your life a drama-free zone. Yeah, because you too busy winning. Make your life a drama-free zone. Peace. It says peace. All right? And we got one on the float. It says authenticity. Yeah, be you. Because that's who they trying to be. They trying to be you. It's flattering, but dang. Why don't you just be you, you know? Are you that bad that you don't want to be yourself? That makes no sense. Okay, it says live life for you, not the audience in your head, okay? Live life for you and not who you think people want you to be. You know, whatever you got going on, it's like, do you. Don't worry about what somebody else got going on because you're going to mess around and forget about what you got going on. And now all your shit fucked up because you was too busy watching somebody else. Okay? Be your authentic self. Okay? Because you're already too busy winning. But that's for everybody. All your fake friends. Be you. Don't be a fake person, you know. But if you a fake friend, then see you later and still be you. You do you, you know? People got to figure that shit out because It's sickening. It's sad that others will go to so many lengths and, to be somebody else. No. Why wouldn't you want to be you? You the most valuable person out here in your world. you know, do what you got to do for you, because others are doing what they got to do for them. So make sure that you got what you got going on, and you do not worrying about nobody else. That's what you should be doing. You should be focused on what you want to build, what you want to achieve. Okay, but you can't do that watching somebody else. You just can't. You can't do that watching somebody else, and that's just real. Okay, it's sad, but it's true. All right, all right, we're gonna move along. All right, that was the tea. Okay, now I think we gonna get some love connection. See what you love talking about that they ain't telling you. See what they want to say, but they just can't say it. What is that? Okay. What is going on with your love connection for the collective? What is going on with the love connection for the collective? What does your love want to tell you? But they scared to, okay? Give us a full shuffle for the collective and what their love wants to say to them, but they just can't say it. One full shuffle. All right. We got one full shuffle. These cards be acting up. All right, give us some truth. Okay, and something fell. All right, where'd it go? There. All right. It says, I see you in my dreams. Okay, they see you in their dreams. It says, I hope you haven't moved on. They want you back, They hope you haven't moved on. Being around you makes me nervous, okay? They get nervous when they get around you. That's love, them butterflies, okay? It says, I self-sabotaged our connection. Yeah, well, most people do that when they scared. I think you are so adorable. Okay, they adore you. They like, oh, come on, buying me. And then it says, you are the best one I ever had. You are the best I ever had. Of course. It says, I have never felt this strongly about someone before. Okay, that's love. You need to not be afraid and go ahead and delve into that, because when love comes, it only gets deeper, it gets greater, it gets more intense. And that can scare some people away, because they like, why am I feeling like this about this person? It's love, honey. Some people never been in love. Some people never felt love. Some people never been loved. Okay? So, don't be afraid. Just love and be loved, and let love love you. Okay? That's how that go. All right. So that's what they want to say to you, but they just couldn't figure out the words. Okay? So be kind to your love. Be kind to your loved ones. All right. Now we're going to get some numbers, and we're going to get on up out of here. All right. Let's get these back in here. They be acting up. Get in there. Okay. There we go. Okay, what we got next? The numbers and some messages for today. What's going on with the numbers for today? For the collective. What we got going on with the numbers for the collective today? Give us some numbers and some messages for the collective. Give us the truth. Give us one full shuffle for the collective for today. What they need to know and some numbers they need to make their money grow. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh shoot. Why that fell out like that? Okay. We got 110. That's off the bat. It came out off the bat. Speak your mind to solve your problems, okay? You know what you need when you need it. Only you know that. You know, others might try to solve your problems, but they can't because they don't know exactly what you need until you tell them, okay? It says it has ended and finished for the better or worse. Okay, something has ended or began for the better or worse. All right, it is what it is. And then you got another one, so that can be 1101. Okay, that's what that is, 1101. And it says, the time is right to take action on your ideas. Yes, it's always a good time to take action on those ideas. And then you got 754. It says, there may be challenges ahead. You can face them. You know, you can knock them challenges down. That's what you do. You are the challenge breaker. Okay. And then we got a 10. 6, 7. Okay, that's three, 4 ways. Well, 2 4 ways and 1 3-way. That's what we got for today. It says you have strength in new beginnings. The cycle restarts. Okay. Don't let it restart from where it left off because you wanted to end that cycle. No, we're not doing that. We start new cycles with new beginnings and new prosperities, okay? And it says move from problems and be mindful what you take. So don't bring no baggage to your new situation. You leave all of that when you're leaving. You leave it all behind. Okay, that's what you do. And then next you got guard against deceit and concealment, because you know people gonna be deceptive. You know people gonna try to conceal a truth that you already know. Like, why, what are you talking about? I already know about that. What are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, you got a 1101, and then you got 1067, and then you got 754. And at the bottom of the deck, if you want to make it another 4-way, it's another 6. Okay, 7546. It says you are only limited by what you believe is possible. Know that anything is possible. If you want to put your mind towards something, it's possible. You just have to do those steps to get there, okay? Anything is possible. You could be a millionaire overnight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to do that, but they not putting forth the actions to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just going to fall in your lap unless you have old money. You know? You were born into money. We have to work for that money. You know what I'm saying? Work for the position that we want. It wasn't given to us. We work hard. Okay? We work hard for the money. So hard for your honey. Okay? It's we got 7645. We got 1101, and we got 1067. Okay? Hey Lele, how are you? How are you? You're back, and that is it for today. You know. You know.
Hey, how are ya?
Oh my God, how are you?
Go ahead, leave.
I bet. I bet.
I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and leave because this ain't for me.
You left on the crystals. You like, I don't need no crystals.
Big Pisces.
You are a big Pisces?
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, I'm a big Pisces, but I'm talking about her. I'm talking about the big Pisces in the comments, or that she used to be in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, she want a reading.
Okay.
But she's banned. Nope, she's banned for I think 200 days or something.
Well, she
Right.
could just send the
So
20 to my Cash App.
no, you have to. She wants you to talk to her on the back end. So like on WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay, I got her. Yeah.
So if you can add her from my page or something.
Big Pisces. Hold on. I'm about to try to add her. Oh, I wouldn't be able to add her now, right?
Right. So she might have went to your page because
Okay.
I think she did go to your page. So
Okay.
you could look at her page from there.
Okay.
But I don't think you could do it while you on there. But you see where it say like your viewers or something
Mm-hmm.
on your page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm up, girl. Why the fuck I fell asleep at 6?
Yeah, and
No.
you was talking that shit about me, talking about you need to stay up to
No,
8.
I
No,
fell asleep
girl.
at 8. I
When the
fell asleep at
body.
8, but I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping like I used to sleep for like 3 hours, 4 hours, and wake up. You know what I'm saying? And go back to work. And
Hey.
I had this 9 days of working. You know, because I'm a private case,
Oh.
so I